All right, so today's topic is going to be co-parenting. And I think this is a good topic because a lot of people they haven't quite mastered co-parenting yet. And at the end of the day, we need to all be adults and we need to know that, if we have children, that our children need both parents. Period. So all this, I don't want, I don't talk to him and I don't talk to her. Because you wouldn't even believe it. They got some men who don't talk to their baby mama just because they scared of what their girlfriend might think. And they got some women who don't even talk to their baby daddy because they scared of what their man might think. And it has to be a common ground. It has to be a line of respect, and it has to be a line of trust, and it has to be a line of understanding, just, so children can be raised. I understand a lot of us had, kids early, so those relationships are dead. But that doesn't mean that parenting our children should be dead. Because if you have a child with a person, you all need to be able to communicate so that y'all can raise the child effectively. And that's how I feel about that. We got some situations where some women they don't even want their old man to talk to their baby mama. And you know what? I'm not gonna even say they women. I'm gonna call them girls because if you're a woman, you're gonna understand that this man has children. If you're a woman, you're gonna understand that this man has to communicate to raise his children. If you can't understand that, that means you have a lot of growing up to do. If you can't understand that, that means you really need to grow up. And it's the same. It's vice versa. It's the same thing with men. If you don't understand that you have to communicate with your baby mama to effectively raise your child, you need to grow up. And shouldn't no woman have you feeling some type of way about calling your baby mama to see what's going on with your children? And with these women, no man should make you feel so superior to where you don't have to co-parent and still be there for your children. Okay, I can understand a relationship is over, but there's certain things that kids need you for. Kids need moral support from both parents. Be it, I understand step parents step in and step parents may, fill in that gap, but at the same time, biological parents have a job, and their job is to also be there for their children. So if you not with your man no more and your child have a special event coming up, it should be some kind of communication to where he support your child, you support your child, y'all support your child. Now, if it's issues with you having a new man, if it's issues with him having a new woman, okay, first of all, adults, if it's a real relationship, adults gonna come together. Adults gonna come together cordially, and adults are gonna respect each other enough to not have a problem with it. Now, if you jealous about something that's going on, that means that you clearly need some growing up to do. Because if you're not in a relationship with a woman no more, you can't be mad if her boyfriend is active in your child's life. So that's where, I feel like that's where a lack of communication come in. Because and if you a man and if you still fucking your baby mama and your girlfriend feeling some type of way, maybe you need to be back with your baby mama. Because you're not going to be able to effectively co-parent until everybody is out their feelings. It's going to be a mess. If you're not out your feelings, it's going to be a mess. So when it comes to co-parenting, I just think that we need to grow up and we need to mature and we need to understand that the main goal is the children and that the main priority is the children. And so you're not going to be able to effectively parent until you get out your feelings. When you get out your feelings and put all the bullshit to the side, it's not going to be no issue with your ex coming with her new man. It's not going to be no issue with your ex coming with his new girl, because everybody's going to be on the same page. And God bless the ones who are. Because we got so many immature people. We got so many jealous people. We got so many people with insecurities. We got so many people who are putting relationships before parenting. And I feel like that needs to change. If you have a child under 18 years old, your priority is that child. Your priority is communicating with that child's mother. Your priority is communicating with that child's father. You can't raise no child just talking to your children. I've heard some people say, I don't even talk to her. I just talk to my children. Okay, so do you think your child gonna tell you everything that's going on? Do you think your child gonna tell you he started a fight? Do you think your child gonna tell you he cursed the teacher out? Do you think your child is gonna tell you he or she is acting a plum ass? So if you're not talking to that child's mom, or if you're not talking to, we got single dads, if you're not talking to that child's dad, how are you supposed to effectively parent and know what's going on with your children? And as a parent, you should want to know what's going on with your children. You shouldn't go days and weeks and months not knowing what's going on with your children. How you don't talk to your baby mama, it's almost 2-3 months, and you don't know what's happening in your child's life. You should want to know the milestones. You should want to know the accomplishments. You should want to know how your child is growing, what your child is doing. You know? So we got to do better. When it comes to co-parenting, we really got to do better. And then they have some, then they have some instances where the girlfriend don't want the girlfriend, she might not want the dude to talk to his baby mama because she might be jealous. She might feel like she still want him and he still want her. And at the end of the day, that could be true. But if you can't trust him, you don't need to be with him. It has to be trust for you to be in a real relationship, especially when you're dealing with somebody with children. You can't be mad because this person is talking to who he have children with. You can't be mad, period. Because they need to communicate. When you stop being mad and feeling like he can't talk to the mother of his children, your life is going to be so much smoother. Your life is going to be so much better. First of all, you got to trust him. And if you can't trust him, you need to reconsider your relationship. But when you dealing with a man and you know this man love you, it's not no problem with you trusting. It's not no problem because you know where you stand. It's not no problem. Like, a real woman is going to encourage her man to be a father. A real woman is going to encourage her man to be a father. A real woman, that's what real women do. Now, a girl, somebody who needs to mature, she's going to be jealous. She's going to feel some type of way every time this man have something to say about his kids. She's going to feel some type of way every time this man has to communicate with his baby mama or communicate, with things going on with the kids. She's going to feel some type of way. That's not a real woman. And if you got somebody like this, you don't need to be dealing with her. You need a real woman. A real woman going to encourage you. A real woman going to be like, well, how your kids doing? Did you talk to your kids today? A real woman going to be there to remind you what your kids say they need. Oh, you paid her phone bill. She called. She said she need her phone bill paid. She called. She said she needs some shoes. You went did that. That's what a real woman going to do. So if you don't have a real woman on your side, if she, every time you on the phone with your kids or your baby mama, if she looking at you stupid, rolling her eyes, smacking her teeth, she's a girl. You don't need her. And when it comes to these men, I just feel like y'all need to, don't be scared to parent your kids. Ain't no woman should make you feel no type of way about being a father to your kids. So if she feeling some type of way about you calling your kids or talking to your baby mama about your kids, it's an issue. It's an issue. Y'all need a common ground. And, maybe talk to her. First of all, the understanding needs to be, okay, that I'm in a relationship, but I still have kids with her and we're going to have to talk. So once that understanding is established, it shouldn't be no issue with you talking to your baby mama. And your baby mama needs to know that it's strictly about the kids as well. So when it comes to co-parenting, I just feel like that's how I feel. It's a lot we have to work on, and I feel like we need to make it a priority, and we need to be there for our children. And it's certain things that we need to put to the side to be parents. Like, for example, kids need moral support. Kids need you to be there. Kids need you to be there for games. Kids need you to be there for graduations. Kids need you to be there sending them off to school. It's important things that you need to come together and co-parent and be there for your children. It's certain things that you need to. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I don't give a fuck how you feel. I don't give a fuck how your wife feel, your man feel, your husband feel. It's supposed to be a common ground. If you feeling some type of way about being around the person you had kids with, you really got an issue. If you don't want to be with this person no more, okay, cool. But at the end of the day, you need to put your differences aside for the kids. Because ain't no way I'm not going to come together for my kid. Period. Ain't no way. If my kid got a game, if my kid want me there and my kid want the dad there, I'm not going to act a fool because the dad come with his new girlfriend. That's growth. We need to grow. I'm not going to act a fool because we're both there for our children. And I'm not in a relationship with him no more, so I don't have a problem with his girlfriend being there. And he shouldn't have a problem with my man being there. Because at the end of the day, we're not together. And a lot of people get jealous. A lot of people have jealousy issues, and they can't stand to see, oh, well, why you brought her and why you brought, okay, that's that man, woman. He not with you no more. Get you a man, bring you a man. Everybody get on the same page. So that's how I feel about co-parenting. We just need to get it together because some of us is too old to be doing the stupid shit that we do.